Hello children, how are you? I hope you all are doing well and staying safe, and now you know how to take care of your environment also. Okay, now we are going to look at something different, okay, something that we use in our daily life. It talks about directions and time. Okay, I know I wake up at, what time do you get up? I eat my lunch when do you eat your lunch? Okay, now you have to start writing this in the blank space that is given. Now let's look at something different, okay? We move in a certain direction. हम एक certain direction में move करते हैं. Hence we can define direction as the way of movement. Okay, जिस दिशा में हम जाते हैं उसको हम कहते हैं direction, okay? And we can say that direction means a way of movement. The sun helps us in finding the directions. The sun always rises in the east and sets in the west. Okay. Now go to a park. Stand facing the rising sun. With your hands stretched, you are facing the east and the west is behind you. Okay. Your left hand indicates the north. Your right hand indicates the south. Okay. आप पार्क में जाओ और sun की तरफ खड़े रह जाओ. Looking at the sun. So when you are looking at the sun, that means it's the east direction. Okay. आपके right hand का direction कौन सा होता है? Your right hand is the south and your left hand is the north. और आपके पीछे क्या है? West. Okay. Now this is very easy to remember. Now east, west, north and south are 4 major directions. Directions in map. Look at the map of India. The right hand side of the map shows east. West is shown on the left side. North is shown on the top of the map. Okay. South is shown at the bottom. While talking about directions, we should know about some words. Left, right, behind, in front of, on, under, etc. Okay, these are certain important words that we need to remember when we are talking about directions. Now let's talk about time. We work according to time. Time के हिसाब से हम चलते हैं. The sun helps us in finding out the time. हमें time का कैसे पता चलता है? Because of the sun. Okay. जब sun rises, we know it is morning. When the sun sets, we know it is evening. Okay. And when you know that the sun is really on top of your head, आपको बहुत गर्मी लग रही है, तब क्या होता है? It is afternoon time. Okay. The day begins at sunrise. Our day starts at sunrise. This time is called morning. After some time we see the sun overhead. This time is called noon. After this the sun starts to set. This time is called evening. Then the sun sets and becomes dark everywhere. This time is called night. There are how many? There are 24 hours in a day. Okay. We further divide hours into minutes and seconds. We use clocks and watches to tell us the time. ठीक है बच्चों, हमको टाइम का पता कैसे चलता है? एक तो सन के डायरेक्शन से हमें पता चलता है और दूसरा एग्जैक्ट टाइम हमें कैसे पता चलता है? थ्रू clocks and watches. Okay, there are 24 hours in a day. And then there are minutes and there are seconds also. Now let's do it yourself. What time are these clocks showing you? Clocks को देखो और क्या टाइम हुआ है बता दो जल्दी. Okay. Week, month and year. There are 7 days in a week. The days of the week are Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and Saturday. There are 12 months in a year. A month has 30 or 31 days. Only February has 28 days. There are 365 days in a year. तो एक साल में कितने दिन होते हैं? 365. A leap year has one more day than a year of 365 days. तो लीप ईयर जो होता है उसमें एक एडिशनल दिन होता है. दैट इज देयर आर 366 days in a leap year. It comes once in every 4 years. हर 4 साल में एक दिन एक्स्ट्रा होता है, तो वो होता है लीप ईयर. ठीक है. एंड लेट्स लुक एट द फैक्ट. February in a leap year has 29 days instead of usual 28 days. Now find out how many months have 30 days and 31 days. Remember, the sun always rises in the east and sets in the west. East, west, north and south are 4 major directions. There are 24 hours in a day. There are 7 days in a week. There are 12 months in a year. Okay, these are very easy points to remember. So start reading the chapter so that you remember these main points very well. Okay, now let's look at the new words from the word bank. Directions. They are the instructions that tell you how to get somewhere. Morning is the time when the sun rises. Noon means 12 o'clock during the day. Evening is time when the sun sets. Okay, now start rereading this chapter और घर में clock को पढ़ने की आदत डालो so that you know the different times. Okay, now start practicing these back exercises.